So good afternoon, and thank you all so much for being here today. We're delighted that you're participating in the first annual DFW Youth Climate Conference. My name is Zayna Syed. I was formerly a journalist. I wrote about environmental and climate issues in Dallas, where I'm from, in Arizona, and Lebanon, and all over the world. Recently, I graduated from Columbia University's climate school, which is why the the Zoom link is through Columbia. And I'm currently interning at the United Nations Development Program, working on sustainable energy. So this event was a passion project that I started in January, and somehow it came to fruition. It grew with the help of several talented committee members, colleagues, friends, and our sponsors. Can each committee member briefly introduce yourself, please?
So I'm Katerine Gipp. I am a high school graduate. I just graduated about a week ago or so, and I will be going to A&M in the fall with a bioenvironmental science degree. And I'm very interested in just all things climate and learning more about everything like you guys are going to be.
Thank you, Katerine.
I'm Sullivan, a community regional ambassador for Citizens Climate Lobby. I've been doing that for roughly 2 years now. I'm an alumni of Baylor. My background is in sociology and health, and I'm really excited to be here with you guys today. And I'm excited to facilitate our panel on climate adaptation.
All right, so forgive me for being cliche, but it's true. We're at an uncertain and unprecedented time right now with the rollback of environmental protections, mass layoffs in federal agencies such as the Department of Energy, NOAA, a lot of these agencies that contribute like critical climate information, rapid shifts in technology, whether clean energy or AI, and so on. But I think because of that, it's more important than ever that we gather to learn from experts who've spent years developing this expertise to discuss and debate solutions and propose innovative ideas and new ways of thinking. Dallas-Fort Worth in Texas is in particular is unique to the climate story. Texas is currently one of the largest exporters of natural gas in the world. And yes, despite branding, natural gas is just a gas, which is still a fossil fuel. However, Texas has also proven to be a leader in wind and solar energy. And it's also been impacted by climate change, although its effects can often seem invisible, whether it's the rising cost of electricity or eggs, or the severity of Hurricane Harvey, or the winter freeze from 2021 that left so many without power, including people, in particularly vulnerable situations. The fact is that climate change often acts as a risk multiplier. What that means is that for every existing issue and inequality, climate change threatens to make it worse. It disrupts nature's delicate balance in many small ways that eventually add up. Whether it's drought or wildfires, poverty or colonization, women's rights or energy, climate change will affect all of us, but particularly hurt the most vulnerable members of society. So we're very excited to have so many distinguished experts with us here today to discuss these topics. We're going to go over what climate change is and how it affects us here in Dallas-Fort Worth and Texas, how we can stop climate change, some of the different mitigation pathways and strategies, how we should adapt to climate change now that we're already locked into some of its impacts, and what kind of career you can pursue if you're passionate about making a difference in this area. You'll also have an opportunity to ask questions from some of our experts in the chat box. But first, this conference wouldn't have been, and the competition tomorrow wouldn't have been possible without our 4 sponsors. So we're going to start with some messages from them.
All right, so Kirksey Architecture is a Texas-based architecture firm operating globally with a passion for great architecture and sustainable design. As architects, designers, and planners, They believe it is their responsibility to design high-performing, healthy buildings that positively impact the people, environment, and communities they serve. With over 5 decades of experience in architecture design, interior design, master planning, branding and graphics, and programming with projects all around the world, Kirksey is a true multidisciplinary firm with a diverse portfolio of projects.
One Earth, One Chance. Environmental issues impact and threaten life on all around Earth by exacerbating environmental resource scarcity, disease outbreak, and adverse weather. One Earth, One Chance is a nonprofit that has a vision of a planet where everyone understands the urgency of environmental issues and takes actions actively to protect it. Their mission is to empower communities with the knowledge to address environmental issues and opportunities to restore a green and sustainable planet. So I'll stop sharing and we can do. Discover STEM is an after-school summer program that allows youth to develop patents of their own for their own innovation creations. This is the QR code if you'd like to utilize it. A movement that is creating young innovators, researchers, and entrepreneurs through powerful innovation, research, and entrepreneurship programs.
A special shout out to Discover STEM. My brother's gone to this program for years. These kids are able to create patents through the help of like different leaders within the program, including for things related to clean energy and climate adaptation. All right. Sorry, 1 second. And now let me go to Colombia. All right.
All right. So climate, as we all know, is a long-term problem. We are experiencing the challenges now, but the next generations are going to be most affected. So young people need to be a part of the solutions in developing new climate technologies, ways to combat climate injustices, and new adaptation approaches to climate impacts. Our pre-college and K-12 programs show how Earth processes, climate science, and sustainability can be integrated into any career path you choose. The Columbia School in the Green Mountains is a campus-based pre-college program at the Vermont State University's picturesque 165-acre campus. Students of the Green Mountains program will be joining a cohort of like-minded students from across the country and the world to learn from each other and collaborate to gain an understanding of the multifaceted aspects of climate change, learn about roles one can play in climate action, and engage in meaningful conversations about taking action in your own communities. Our pre-college program is for high school students, grades 9 through 12, and rising ninth grade students who want to sharpen their knowledge and skills in the areas of climate change and sustainability. The programs will help participants build important skills, advance their learning outside of school, and prepare for the college experience. All participants will join a supportive Columbia University community and learn from and network with instructors who are experts in their fields. Our offerings are structured around real-time conversations, hands-on activities, and project-based learning in order to provide participants with an introduction to real-world research, ideas, and solutions. We also offer the Climate Live K-12, an online video series that features experts from across the Columbia Climate School presenting relevant climate and sustainability content for K-16 students, educators, and a generalist audience. The live sessions bring our interdisciplinary research across our centers into classrooms.
You can, here's a QR code if you'd like to join any of their programs.